The TV leader, Jim Allister, listening to that. Morning to you, Jim.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. So, is this a step in the right direction, in your view, in that the whole of the United Kingdom will be playing under the same rules?
Well, I think I have to say that John Campbell has grossly oversold this. The fundamentals here are that, yes, GB is going to vassal-like follow EU rules, but as far as Northern Ireland is concerned, we are going to continue, and the key, without being too technical, the key regulation here is EU Regulation 625 of 2017, which is the one that puts us under their customs code, the one that requires our goods to be checked and subjects us because we are treated as EU territory and GB is a foreign country. Now, unless this deal abrogates that particular regulation, then we are going to continue to be in a different customs zone and checks, and there are going to continue to be the inhibitions of the Irish border, be it both on food and on goods, and of course it doesn't apply to non-food goods, so they're going to be subject to the existing swathe of EU controls passing through the Irish border. But the checks were, and the government spent 190 million building border control posts for these checks. Are they now going to demolish those? I don't think so. But instead we will see that customs declarations, which still inhibit trade, or even for food, still going to have to be made. The partials border is still going to apply. So I think it has been an attempt by John to oversell it as to its practical.
Well, John's not attempting to oversell anything, Jim. He's giving his analysis as you're entitled to.
He said it was a dismantling of the Irish border. There can be no dismantling of the Irish border so long as we're under the EU's customs code, and that's what enforces the border.
Which is what he set out.
The reality of it.
He set out the customs code.
Well, in passing reference.
Well, this isn't a programme about John Campbell, is it?
It's a programme about business surviving in Northern Ireland. The business has been crippled by an Irish border, which the DUP, yes, told us was gone when patently it wasn't. That was a big lie. But it is still not gone under this deal and will remain in respect of all the customs declarations which are required in respect of the partials border, which is really impinging upon business. And we are going to see very little practical change, I suspect, in regard to day-to-day business.
Well, there are advantages, aren't there? The government will argue that it has improved trading rights for food and agricultural products into the European Union. There's a defence and security pact which will be central to the deal, which will be set out in the next few hours.
Yes, well, what I would have liked to have seen in a proper reset was the United Kingdom taking back control over its own territory, reasserting its sovereignty over Northern Ireland and getting rid of the preposterous situation where we're deemed to be subject to someone else's laws and someone else's customs code, and therefore GB is a foreign country. None of that, sadly, is changing in this. They are tinkering with some of it, and of course tinkering with some of it that somebody like the previous contributor, Claire, told us was the best of both worlds. Now it turns out, indeed, there has to be changes made. So, the overselling is a stamp of the past, and I fear going forward into the future.
Jim Allister, thank you.